dirtiness in my teeth.
Oh, I remember.
I'm starting working. You're not working. Can you go to mommy? Right? Big boy. Hello, Ahmed.
Hi.
Hi.
Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear?
Yes, it is
clear.
All right. So today we'll continue with the JDBC.
I made it guap. Guap. I made it guap. Guap. The other side.
Yes, I was talking about the result sets.
Here we go.
So here the result set object maintains the cursor that points to the current row in the result set. So let me open query browser. Yes, this is my employee table. So this is the complete result sets. So the term result set refers to the row and column contained in the result set object.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Are you on Eclipse or you've moved elsewhere?
I am on PDF now.
PDF. I can see the Eclipse cards. The
No, I am on PDF.
select document, select demo.
No. I moved to PDF.
Oh my gosh. I think my screen is stuck. Can I exit and come back like in a few seconds?
Come back. Yes, come
All
back.
right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay.
Right. So result sets. So result set is an interface. So the result set
Yes.
Yes.
interface methods present in it are categorized into three. Navigational methods, which are used to move the cursor around the result set. Like
Yes.
Yes.
the result set dot next. So we
Mm.
have last, first methods. We will see by example, which would take the cursor to last row, first row of the result set.
Okay.
Yes.
Get methods, of course, I have shown you yesterday. That is from
Yeah.
result set columns
Yes.
we can obtain. So
Yeah.
get int, get string, those things. Then update methods. So it is used to update the data in the columns of the current row.
No.
So the updates can then be updated in the underlying database as well. So the thing is, while we are navigating across the result set, we can update the data also. The updated data is reflected in the original table also with the help of update methods.
Yes.
Okay. So you can
Cursor
use
is
both navigational
right.
method and update at the same time.
Right, we can.
Okay.
So the cursor is movable based on the properties of the result set. So where the cursor that is present on the result set can be moved with the help of the properties of the result set.
Mm.
So these properties are designated when the corresponding statement is generated. That is, when we create a statement. So here you can see how we create statement. Create statement on connection. So we pass two arguments. As of now, we have used just a create statement, prepare statement. We did not use these two arguments. So these two arguments are result set type and result set concurrency. So likewise, for prepare statement as well as prepare call, we have these two arguments. You can see here. So result set type and result set concurrency. And the SQL query that are passing for the prepare statement. For prepare call also, we have SQL query as well as these two. So we are
Yeah.
focusing on these two things now. So the first argument indicates the type of the result set object, and the second argument is one of the two result set constants. So here result set concurrency is there, right? So these are constants. So they are used to specify whether a result set is read only or updatable. So the result set that is obtained can be only read only, or it can be updatable also. Either of this. So by default it is read only. So here you can see the type of the result sets. So here the possible result set type are given. So if you do not specify any result set type, you will automatically get one that is type forward only. So here you can see the various types of result set type. I am talking about the first argument now. This one. So result set dot type forward only. This is a constant. So what this type forward only does? The cursor can only move in the forward direction in the result set.
Okay.
So only in one direction. Second, type scroll insensitive. So we have type scroll insensitive as well as type scroll sensitive. So these are the two constants. So type scroll insensitive. The cursor can scroll both forwards as well as backwards in this. And the result set is not sensitive to changes made by others to the database that occur after the result set was created. It means we have created a statement and it is giving the result set.
Yeah.
So assume there are 10 employees in the employee table and we have created the result set and it is giving result set and we are able to navigate across that result set either forward only, that is if it is forward only. If we mention type scroll insensitive, we can navigate both forward as well as backward also. Also, the result set is not sensitive to changes made by others to the database. You have written a result set and it gave 10 employees. Your result set has now 10 rows. Meanwhile, when you are processing that, someone made changes to the database table employee. Maybe they have updated the salary of one particular employee, or they might have inserted 11th record. Got it? So those changes would not be reflected in your result set. That is what.
Okay.
So, the result set is not sensitive to changes made by others to the database that occur after the result set was created.
Okay.
And it is opposite. So type scroll sensitive. So the cursor can scroll both forward as well as backward. And the result set is sensitive to changes made by others to the database that occur after the result set was created. These are the types of result sets. Now, the concurrency of result set, that is the second argument. Result set concurrency, we have right, second argument. So here, the possible result set concurrency are concurrent read only or concurrent updateable. That's what. You can make your result set to read only, or you can make a result set to update also by mentioning this constant.
Okay.
So read only creates a read only result set, and this is by default, as I already told you. If you don't mention, by default your result sets are read only.
Okay.
And you can see how we get the result set. On connection, while creating statement, you are going to give these two constants. So type forward only and result set dot concurrent read only. So comma separated. Then you will handle all the processing, catch, finally block like this. So the main thing is, while creating the statement itself, you are going to put these two things. Okay. That is what here I mentioned. While creating statement, while prepare statement, while prepare call. And we will see one by one. Navigating the result set. Of course, which we have done with next.
Yeah.
So here, which we used this one. Observe that. Next method throws the SQL exception. The thing is, there are chances that this next method may throw SQL exception. So moves the cursor to the next row. The method returns false if there are no more rows in the result set. We have been using this thing, right?
Yeah.
Along with that, we have, you can see here, public void before first. So moves the cursor to just before the first row. Okay.
Yes.
Likewise, after last, moves the cursor to the just after the last row. Then Boolean first moves the cursor to the first row, and it is true. I'm sorry, Boolean is the result type, return type. Last moves the cursor to the last row, and we have absolute, and you are going to pass a numeric value to that. And the return type is of course Boolean. Moves the cursor to the specified row. Maybe 10 rows are there. I want to move my cursor to 6th row. I can do this by absolute.
Okay.
And relative. And this also will take a numeric value. So moves the cursor, the given number of rows forwards or backwards from where the cursor is. From where it currently is pointing. Suppose maybe it may be pointing to 6th row. From there, or it may be on first. Got it?
Got it.
So from there it moves another 3 rows assume. So relative to, okay, from current position to. Then previous. So here moves the cursor to the previous row. This method returns false if the previous row is of the result set.
Set.
So what do you mean by that? So this method returns false if the previous row is off the result set. What do you mean by off the result set?
It means the previous is the last one in the result cell.
No. The thing is,
Hmm.
assume your result set pointer is pointing to first row. Now if you fire previous, is there any other row before that first row?
No.
No.
Yeah. No.
Then it returns false. Got it?
Ah, got it.
Right. Then of course next we have C, and here public int GetRow. So returns the row number that the cursor is pointing to. So you can get the row number from this. Okay.
Okay.
And move to insert row. So throws all these navigational methods will throw SQL exception. So move the cursor to a special row in the result set that can be used to insert a new row. So where we can insert a new record at the end, right? At the end of the result set.
Yeah.
So the current cursor location is remembered here when it moves. Maybe from it is in sixth position, sixth row, assume current position. From there, if I say move to insert row, you can see move to insert row. So there are 10 rows and we can insert at 11th, right?
Yeah.
So it goes to the special row where we can insert the row. Okay.
Yeah.
And move to current row. So move the cursor back to the current row if the cursor is currently in the insert row. Otherwise, this method does nothing.
Okay.
Let us see one example. So navigate example code here. Yes. There is a sample available here. We will be writing the sample to our employee table. Okay.
Okay.
So here the common steps. So we are creating a statement here. And of course, we are working with a select statement because we need result set.
Yes.
And let me do this one by one. So right from connection create statement we will do. Okay. So I am referring to my select example, which we have already done. I am writing a new class. JDBC. So navigatable result set demo with main method. I need all the stuff that is present in the main method, particularly select statement, right?
Right.
I have copied this and mentioned in main method. And here yes, while creating the statement, I need to pass the result set here, right?
Right.
There is
result set from java.sql dot. So here you can see I am using type forward only, comma, result set dot read only. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, type scroll sensitive and read only. Type scroll insensitive. Type I have created a statement. Then, so result set execute query and give the select statement which we have written. And
Yeah.
execute query select statement we have again. Now, so I am moving the cursor to the last row here. So I just use result set dot last, right? rs dot
Right.
last. Yes. So let me put this entire thing that is printing the result set into a comment. Okay. So
Okay.
my result set
Okay.
is now pointing to the last row. So at last row, I need to obtain the information present, right?
Right.
Right.
So these are nothing but these things. So this is the data present over there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So it prints the last employee information present in the employee table. Absolutely right.
Right.
Right. Right.
Right. And let me show you. So Emma being the last employee in the result
Yeah.
set.
In the database.
Right. So let me execute this.
Yeah.
Clear?
Clear.
So all those driver loaded,
Yeah.
everything, of course, those are routine statements. So moving the cursor
Okay.
to the last.
Right.
Fine. So I am moving the cursor to first row. Currently I am at last, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I just mentioned. So rs dot first now. After this, let us display the data that is present at first row. Nothing but these things, right?
Right.
So I do this, will throw duplicate errors. So I have already this employee ID, everything declared. So I'll comment this with result set, rs dot last, okay?
Yeah. Alright. That's the last.
So I'll comment the entire thing. Now there are no errors and it has to print the first one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Madhu being
Right.
the
Right.
first employee.
Yeah,
And we
Madhu.
got, right? Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Got it.
Now suppose I say rs dot next. Next row, right?
Right.
Moving the cursor to the next row. Just rs dot next. So after this rs dot next, if I say, and let me use this. And nothing but this thing. I just copy paste. Okay.
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 So the thing is, first I need, from first it has to move to next. So that is why I commented this first. So it is
Yeah.
executing the first record over there. The first should be over there so that it goes to next, right?
Yeah.
I just commented it. So I put here. I put here.
It is
Then I
clear.
fire next. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Mm.
Is that
Yeah.
clear? Rafi?
It is.
Second row, right? It
Right.
means from first it is going to next.
Mm.
Previously, I just commented it whole statement. So when I say rs dot next, it was pointing to the first row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I executed this rs dot first, then rs dot next.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Right.
So,
Now,
excuse me.
yes.
Like, when you execute rs dot last and you do rs dot first, what does it give?
So, okay. Do you want me to go for rs dot last, right?
Yeah.
Done. I have. It goes to last, then it comes to first, then it goes to next, and it displays this, right?
No,
Right.
delete first.
Sorry, come again.
I just wanted to come from last to next.
Last
Exclude
to, last to next. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Last to next. This
Yeah.
one. This one. Okay.
Yeah.
What is happening?
It's giving the exception. Yeah. Because there's no next value. I mean, there's
value.
There is, I mean, next row there is not available, right? So SQL exception.
Yeah.
And you can see here my message, some error occurred while getting, the message which we return, which we wrote.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Good. Clear, right?
Yeah, it is clear. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes. I believe the navigational methods are clear now.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Right. So, of course, viewing the result set we have already done with the getter methods, right?
Right.
Right.
Yes. We will move to updating result sets. Okay.
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 So an example which makes so result set concurrent updatable. We need to take the constant concurrent updatable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second constant. I mean to say second argument, right?
Right.
And here, so I'm using type scroll insensitive. And here the thing is, while using updatable, one thing you have to make sure. So it should be noted that the tables you are working on should have primary key set. Primary key set is important.
Yes.
Okay. In my employee table, I believe there is no primary key. So, are there any duplicate employees here? 100, 103, 106, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15. Of course, there are no, and if I expand this employee table, So let me copy this employee script and see whether the primary key is available or not. Okay.
Okay.
I just mentioned, I mean, by default it is not null, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
If there is
Absolutely.
there.
Yeah, it's there.
Right. So let me use this and apply for our employee table. So while getting the connection, type scroll insensitive and concurrent updatable. Let me take this. So I write the select statement. Let me create a new class. JDBC Resultset updatable. I say Resultset. Finish. I am making use of the previous code that is present, okay, in the main method.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, I just pasted, copy pasted. And while getting the connection, so type scroll insensitive, and here
Concurrent update.
concurrent updatable.
Update. Yes.
Done. Yes. So there is a method print results, so which is going to display the results. I mean, we have pushed the printing the result set into a separate method. Okay.
Okay.
Which it takes result set as a argument and it displays the result data present in the result set. That's it. A method. So let me do that. So I write a method here. So I get the result set and I am passing that result set here. So print rs and which takes rs as the argument. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have such a method in my main method, right?
Right.
So I ask Eclipse to create one. Create method, you can see here. And I got this here. Okay. Now I can put, I have a result set. Now I can display the data from result set because I have this result set, right?
Right.
Right.
Now I can display the data, right?
You can.
Yeah.
So by using that while loop, right?
Loop. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So my result set, I can see print result set. So there are chances that it may be throwing SQL exception. So let me add this throws class. Throws SQL exception from java.sql. Okay. Then just we are going to display the results here. That's it. I just copy paste the code that is already present for displaying the result set, right?
Right.
Right.
And let me copy that code. That is nothing but this one. Right, this one. I am doing that here. Yes. I mean, both the thing I have done. Both the column index as well as the column names I have given. So let me take one. I deleted the column index. Instead, I gave column names. Okay.
Okay.
And Complete class body. Class body is missing. Maybe some copy pasting went wrong. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the result set, and result set is going to display all the rows. Right?
Right.
So let me remove all this unwanted stuff. Yes, I got the result set, and I am printing the result set with the help of a method code. Right?
Right.
This result set would be displayed. Now let me execute this. Let me maximize this console. Last record is MS, right?
Right.
And the first record is Madhu.
Madhu. Yeah.
So my result set is printing all the things. Okay.
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 Yes.
Right.
Now, so I write a statement here. System.out.println displaying the result sets from the database DB. Right. Yes. Now I am making the result set to, I mean to say, I am using the before first method. So you can see here result set dot before first. So the loop through
Okay. Add five.
I just got a notification message that my data with my prepaid plan, is exhausted. If it is disconnected, just wait. I have to put a request. It's a postpaid connection. I have to put a request to add more data. If it gets disconnected, just wait. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No problem.
Your device network has auto mode. They have given some suggestion. Device network. 1 minute. Let me make a trial. They are asking to change the mode to auto.
Okay.
For services post auto. Network. I'm unable to figure out where to make these changes because I just received a message from my network service provider to change the mode to auto so that the services would be continued after this 100% usage. They say I need to talk to the customer care. They will be guiding me. I'll continue the class. If I find trouble, I have to talk to customer care and I'll be connecting you back. Okay.
Okay.
No
Okay.
issues.
Fine. Yes. So here we are looping through the result set and add 5 to the age. So I have age of the employee, right?
Yeah.
I am adding 5 to this age. It means I am manipulating, updating the result set. Okay, got it?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Yes. So let us make sure that the cursor is before the first row by calling rs dot before first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we are just writing rs dot next. I get, so here extract the data from the result set, and here you can see we are using result set dot get age plus 5. Got it here? You can see.
Yeah. Yeah. It is an integer.
And
Yeah.
on
Okay.
result set we are update. So we are updating. Okay, we are updating the age.
It's the new age. Yeah.
So update age with a new age, and then update row, the complete row.
Okay.
Okay.
So let
I
me
mean
do this.
the row before the next, before the first.
Row here before first means we are making sure that the cursor would be before the first row, and when you say rs dot next, it goes to the first row.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So comment. So loop through and add 5 to 5 in the age. So I make sure that rs dot before first. Okay. Now I say while rs dot next. Okay. So rs dot next. I get the age, new age equals to rs dot get method, right? Get age is integer. So I say this.
Yeah.
Okay. I can give age the column, right? Plus 5. Okay. I get this 5 and this to this 5 is added, right?
Yeah.
On result set, update int. Okay.
All right.
Column label and new age. Okay. So column label is nothing but age, right? And this is nothing but new age. Right? Right? So one column is updated. Now I need to update
the
row.
Row. Yeah.
So the complete row would be updated. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. So I am updating the entire row, and let me display this. So list result set showing new ages. Okay. Display the updated rows. So I display a message system.out.println. Now list displaying the updated information. How do we do that? Just a call to this present print result set, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Fine. Now, while printing result set here inside the method print result set, let me make sure that the cursor is before the first.
Okay.
Because if we don't do that, cursor may be at the last row, right? Here.
Yeah.
I mean here, while rs.next it loops and it goes till the end, right?
Right.
It means rs.next, I mean rs.next now would be at the last row, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I want to display the whole entire information, so I am making sure that the cursor is before first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it?
Got it.
That is.
Right. Let me execute this. Displaying result set from the database. These things. Then displaying updated information. Look at the age of Madhu. 32, it is updated. Whereas the existing 27. 27 plus 5 is updated, right?
32.
Right.
Got it?
Got it.
That.
Now let me I am performing a select star operation. Can you see here?
Mm-hmm.
It is updating the data in the original table also.
Yeah.
Madhu with a new value 32, right?
Yes.
Right. So, yes. Right. Now, we have seen update. Now, we can insert a new record into the table also. Okay.
Okay.
So here, insert the record into the table. Where do we insert? Maybe at the end, right? Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you can see. So after printing the results updated, insert the record into the table. So move the insert row and we'll be using the new column data and we are inserting the record here. So move to insert row we need to go, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm done with this, right, displaying. Now I go for move to insert. Move to insert row, right? Done.
Right.
Now the cursor is at the row where we can insert.
Yes.
Now we are performing an update. So all those four information, okay, on
Okay.
result set. Then we are finally using insert row.
Yeah.
Okay, insert row is a method present in result set. So
Yeah.
let me do an update of one record. So updating a new record. rs dot update employee ID, right? It is. So I say column label employee ID emp ID and the age here. I mean the employee ID I'm giving 117. Okay.
Okay.
rs dot update employee name. It's string, right?
Right.
So I say the employee name 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 and the name I'm giving DOS. rs.update int. So age, right? The next column. So age and location. Age. So age is nothing but some value. I say 23.
The name
And
those
rs dot
single bracket. The name.
yes, name.
Those must be in single, not in double.
It's a string, right?
Yeah, it is the same.
You string in Java we write in double quotes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In SQL we write in single quotes.
Okay.
Single quote in the database.
Yes. Location. Here this is string. So I say London.
Texas, maybe.
So generally what you do like this, right? So string name equals to, you give those and you give that name here.
Yeah.
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 Right? That is nothing but string.
Okay.
So I gave directly string like this.
Okay.
Correct, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it is correct.
Right.
Correct.
No confusion with the single quotes and double quotes, right? Now. Yes, finally insert the new row, right? Insert row, right? Done.
Yeah.
And let me display the data. Okay.
Yeah.
So list displaying the updated information with new record. Okay.
All right.
Fine. Let me execute this. Okay.
Okay.
Can you see new record inserted those?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And of course, this is all the existing data. Okay.
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 Now we can delete the record also.
Yeah.
So here, set the position to second row, second record now. How do we do that? We have absolute method, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I am making use of that absolute method.
Okay.
And the result set will point to
The second
row. So I am doing it here. Yes. Let me say rs.absolute second row.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, so I am going to list the record before deleting. What is that exact record that is being deleted? Okay.
Okay.
So I can use that get methods and display the information, right?
Right.
Right. I am doing that. So displaying the record before deleting. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So how do we do that? We use those getter methods. So which are present in my these things, right? These things, right?
Right.
here. Done. I am displaying it. Okay.
Okay.
You can see here I have used rs dot absolute of 2. Now, which says that the cursor would be at a second row. I did not play any rs dot next immediately after that because it's clear that the cursor is at second row.
Yes.
Then I immediately fetch the second row information displayed here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Then I am deleting the row using delete row. Like insert row, we have delete row.
Delete row. Okay.
So let me do that. So delete the row, rs dot delete row. Like insert, delete. After that, display the data again. Okay.
Okay.
So displaying the new employee table information after deleting the record, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Done. I'm executing this. So to print result, I pass it the result set. Okay.
Okay.
Something went wrong with SQL exception. So duplicate entry for 117. There is already a 117.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean the same program we have been executing, right? One time it inserted, second time when I executed, it is trying to insert 117 again. Are you able to catch?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that is why it is throwing an exception.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So I should have changed the insert record with new data.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So let me do that. Insert record. Here. I say 119. I say Alexander. Australia. Okay.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it? Now I am executing this. Yes. New record inserted, of course. Now, before the delete, this is the record, right?
Yeah.
Right.
At second position. Second position. Let me show you select operation.
Okay.
The table also you can see, right?
Right.
That is the thing displayed here, absolute of 2. Then I tried displaying after deleting. And it is 103. You can see 100 followed by 104.
Yeah.
Yeah.
103 because it is deleted.
Mhm.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Right. So those are the methods. Updating the result set.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay. Yes. In exceptions, we have been seeing SQL exception, right?
Yeah. Right.
So here the SQL exception methods present in it are so here you can see so get error code. So it gets the error number associated with the exception. The thing is with a database. Whenever you something went wrong, it throws the Oracle. I mean, for example, MySQL or Oracle, whatever it is, error code as well as error message it displays, right? Did you notice
Right.
the database errors? I am talking about database errors.
Yeah.
So you can get that error code. You can get that error message.
Okay.
Database specific error code, database specific error message I am talking about.
Alright, yeah.
Get SQL state. So it gets the XOpen SQL state string. For JDBC driver error, no useful information is returned from this method. So for a database error, the 5-digit XOpen. So there are certain what is it? SQL standards. So like ANSI SQL standard, we have XOpen SQL states. So you can obtain that with the help of SQL state.
Okay.
Then get next exception. So get the next exception object in the exception chain. Print stack trace. Of course, this is the common method present in the exception. General method, right?
Right.
So print the current exception throwable and its entire stack trace. So to display the detailed exception messages, we go for print stack trace, and the print stack trace is avoided as per the coding standards. Okay.
Okay.
Then print stack trace, you can print some streams. So print this throwable and its backtree to the print stream you specify. If you want to display it onto a console, you can display. If you want to display it on a file, you can display. That's what a stream you are following, but you are passing it. Okay.
Okay.
Same here. It takes the writer. So these are streams and writers. I told you two types of data, right? Stream kind of data and text kind of data.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. So these are the various methods. Here, the routine example which we have been executing is being used. So I just want to highlight that those are the methods present in SQL exception. Sometimes in interview they may ask you what are the possible exceptions that you encounter when you work with JDBC. One question. And they may ask you the total steps that are involved in performing a JDBC sample. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Now, can you answer my question? What are the exceptions that you encounter while writing the JDBC sample?
SQL exceptions.
Right, absolutely SQL exception. Any other?
Get message.
Get message is not an exception. It is a method present in SQL exception.
Yeah.
What did you ask again?
My question is, what are the exceptions that are seen with your JDBC related programs? One is SQL exception.
Yeah.
Any other exceptions?
I think since we started with this, that's the exception we are receiving.
No.
Class not found exception.
That's what I am highlighting here.
Yeah, class not found exception.
When driver is not available, when you don't configure the jar file, or if you have configured and you have put it in a wrong path.
Okay.
Class not found exception, right? There is a possibility.
Yeah.
Then while working with the connection and fetching the data from database, SQL exception would occur.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I addressed all these exceptions in my catch blocks with my first example.
Yeah.
Got it?
Got it.
Right. Yes. the batch processing, which is the last topic in JDBC. Like one of you has asked how to perform two rows inserting.
Yeah.
I told you have to write explicitly 2 rows and perform an update again. That is execute, update, right?
Right.
So we can perform the group of statements tied into a batch, and that batch can be processed.
Okay.
So batch processing allows you to group related SQL statements into a batch and submit them with one call to the database.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you send several SQL statements to the database at once, you reduce the amount of communication overhead, that is reducing the traffic, thereby improving the performance. So this is one of the purposes of batch processing, to increase the performance. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So JDBC drivers are not requiring to support this feature. So here we should use the database metadata. The thing is, I forgot to talk about the database metadata. We need to talk about the database metadata first. Yes.
Okay.
Before that, let me get you to database metadata. Then we'll come back to this batch processing.
Okay.
Just
All right.
yes, I forgot actually. Yes, result set metadata. We will look into batch processing next. After browsing through this result set metadata, we will go for batch processing.
Okay.
So result set metadata, the metadata means data about the data. And we can get a further information from the data, that is, for example, if you take the select statement execution. So over there, what table it is, and how many columns are present in the table, what is the column name, what is the column data type,
Okay.
table name. Got it? These are the information about the tables, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we call it as metadata information about the result set.
Okay.
Right. So here, result set metadata interface is useful because it provides the methods to get a metadata from the result set object.
Okay.
And here we have get column count, get column name, get column type name, get table name.
Table name.
So these are the methods present in result set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And how to get this result set metadata object? We have a method get metadata present in result set, which would return this result set metadata.
Okay.
So here, like, okay, let us work out with this, and then we go for database metadata. I am making use of the select statement which we executed. So let me write a new example, new class, JDBC result set metadata demo with main method. Okay.
Okay.
And let me go for JDBC select demo, which we executed. Okay.
Okay.
And I am copying the code from it and paste inside my main method. Same program code we are working with. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So here we got the result set. We got the result set, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And we are displaying the information here. Okay.
Okay.
So here on this, so I don't want these results. I don't want these results. I need, so I am interested to use these methods. So get column count, get column name, these things. Okay.
Okay.
So this is my select query from employee table, right?
Right.
So here I say rs dot get. So I need to obtain result set metadata, right? So rs dot get metadata. Observe that on result set get metadata method would return result set metadata, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I use this and I hold that result set metadata object here. So I'll let me create that result set metadata object here. Okay.
Okay.
Result set metadata it is, and it is present in java.sql. Observe there is result set metadata in com.mysql JDBC.
Yeah.
We are
In my
looking into result set metadata from java.sql. Okay.
Okay.
yes.
So I used this. So rs emd I say. RS metadata I say. More meaningful. Right?
Right.
Take this RS metadata and hold here. Got it?
Got it.
So on this result set metadata, so let me write system.out.println. So I say rs metadata dot, so get table name. Okay. So I pass one column index. Any column index you can pass 1, 2, 3, 4. The table is common for all the 4 columns, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say the table name is okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
And I don't want this. I just comment. Okay.
Okay.
We are focusing only on the metadata information. And let me execute this. Got it?
Got it.
Table name. So likewise, I just copy, paste. So here I say get, so column count I say, okay. Get column count. So the number of columns are, right?
Right.
How many columns did we use in my select statement?
4.
4.
Right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yes, get column type and even column display size also. So we can say column label, column name, got it? Column type.
Got it.
Get column type name. Got it?
Got it.
So you can use any of these things, right?
Right.
Yes.
So I'm just skipping the rest of the things. You can do it, right?
Right.
Right.
Right. So that is result set metadata. We are talking about the data that is present. I mean, the data about the result set.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see, we have database metadata, another thing. The name itself, database, right? Database.
Yeah.
Database related information. So database metadata is an interface. Provides methods to get metadata of a database, such as the database product name, database product version, the driver name, and the name of the total number of tables and name of the total number of views that are present in the database. Got it?
Got it.
So here you can see there are methods. Get a driver name, driver version, the user name, root.
Okay.
Get database product name, database product version, right?
Right.
So how do we obtain this get metadata? That is database metadata. We have get metadata method. So get metadata. So which would return database metadata. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Let me use this. So here I say system.out.println database metadata information. Likewise, we displayed result set metadata information previously. Okay.
Okay.
Get, so here I need to use. So what this get metadata result is, it is result set metadata, maybe get the method present here, maybe a different one. I have to check with this.
Okay.
So let me use rs and browse through the methods present in it. Get methods, no result set metadata, data, no. Get methods, bytes, slope, date. No. Okay. So get metadata from connection, connection interface we need to get, not from result set. So I need to get from connection. Dot get metadata. Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
I need to hold that in
into
metadata. So let me write here. So database metadata it is. Database metadata it is.
Yeah.
And it is an interface from java.sql. I say db metadata equals to null. Okay. And of course this one db metadata, right?
Right.
Now system.out.println I make here db metadata, so plus operator, the concatenation.
Yeah.
on this dot.
Dot,
So get
okay.
database product name. Okay,
Mm.
I say
Product name.
product
Okay.
name. And let me execute this. MySQL, right?
Right.
Great.
Okay.
I say get driver. Driver name. Okay, driver name.
Yeah.
I say database driver name. This one.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So likewise, you can make use of the other methods, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's about two metadata objects. One is result set metadata. The other one is database related metadata.
Yeah.
Just let me back to my example, which I was working, batch processing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So JDBC drivers are not required to support this feature. So you should use the database metadata dot support batch updates method to determine if the target database supports batch processing or not. The thing is, this batch processing, even though there is a concept of batch processing, we need to check whether the database which we are using, maybe MySQL, Oracle, Sybase, Ingress, whether that supports batch processing or not.
Okay.
Oh,
JDBC
okay.
API has that components with which you can do batch processing, but your database
Wow.
also supports.
Oh, okay.
So if database metadata dot support batch updates method will return true, then your JDBC driver support this feature. If it returns false, then your database does not support.
Okay.
Then add batch
Wow.
method present in statement, prepare statement, callable statement is used to add individual statements to batch. We write individual SQL queries, maybe SQL insert, update, those things, right?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
So with the help of add batch, we can add all those statements into one batch.
All right.
Okay.
Then execute batch here. Previously we were doing execute update, execute query, right?
Query. Yeah.
So here we do execute batch to start execution of all the statements that are grouped together in a batch.
Wow.
Fine. Execute batch returns an array of integers here. And each element of the array represents the update count for the respective update statements. For example, you have update statements that you are executing in a batch. One update statement is affecting 4 rows. Second update statement is affecting 3 rows. Third update statement is affecting 5 rows. So all these 4, 3, 5 are the integers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So your execute batch would return these integer array.
Oh, okay.
So just as you can add statements to a batch processing, you can remove them from the batch also by using clear batch method.
Oh.
So this method removes all the statements you added with the add batch method. However, you cannot selectively choose with the statement to remove. So clear batch would remove all the statements that are present in the batch. You cannot individually remove the statements that were added to the batch.
Okay.
So batching with statement object. So there are sequence of steps that are to be followed. So create a statement object with the create statement command. and set auto commit to false. So we have auto commit. Are you aware of this auto commit?
No.
No.
This is a database related concept. So the thing is, let me explain. Let me open your file. Yes. So this is your file. I write here today's date.
Yeah.
So auto commit option. So the thing is, we have been using database MySQL. So MySQL, if you observe, when you are practicing, you today you log in. So now you log in, create a table, maybe employee table, and insert some data into this. Employee, maybe 10 employee information you are inserted, right?
Yeah.
Then you logged out. Okay.
All right.
Then after an hour, you logged in again. Now you play a select star operation from your employee table. Okay. How many rows does it show?
10.
Absolutely, it shows 10, right? Even with us, the employee table, right? We have been working from last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
So for the past 4 or 5 days, it has been showing the same number of rows right from the beginning. Of course, when you add, new row would be added, a new update, 11th record it shows, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the thing is, actually with the database, generally what happens is, with database, so let me open the Paint application. Observe here. I assume this is a database, maybe Oracle or MySQL, okay?
Okay.
And this is the employee table. And this is the workbench what you have been using. And for me, it is a query browser, a tool, GUI tool, where we can write SQL queries and execute them, right?
Right.
So here what happens is, whenever you perform an insert operation, this insert is to the original table. The record is inserted into the original table, right?
Right.
The thing is, in between that original table, in database, we have a buffer. I can see here. Whatever the data you are inserting here on your workbench, insert command, update, delete command. Hello?
Yes, we're following.
Those insert, update, delete operations which you are firing on your workbench, they actually get executed in the buffer first.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Then those commands would be transferred to the original table then.
Yeah.
When they get transferred means, so suppose I insert one record. And that gets inserted in the buffer here. Buffer in the employee table, okay?
Okay.
Not in the original table. When do this data gets posted into the original table? When you issue a commit statement. Are you aware of that commit rollback statements in the transaction control language in database?
Hello?
No.
Yes.
No.
Commit and rollback.
No.
You never heard of commit statement?
No.
No.
No. Okay, let me explain you. So commit is a statement which is used to make the changes permanent to the database. Okay. Rollback is to undo the changes. Suppose I deleted the employee by mistake. I want to roll back it. We can roll back using the rollback statement available under transaction control language in SQL. Okay.
Oh, great.
Undo.
Yeah, undo.
And commit, what commit does is, so commit will, I told you right, when insert, update, whatever, select, whatever the SQL query you are performing, that would be executed in the buffer actually. So that insertion would be in the buffer here, in the employee table buffer here. After insert, if you fire a commit, then this insert would reflect in the original table. Assume you don't fire a commit, then whatever the record you insert here will not be posted into the original table.
Alright.
And from workbench you log out. And tomorrow you log in. The new record that was inserted will not be seen in the original table.
Table, yeah.
But we have been observing that with our MySQL. MS record I inserted somewhere 2 days ago. Today I log in and see, but the MR record is available now. Actually, it should not be available, right? As per my concept, which I just explained, right?
Yeah.
Because I never filed commit statement. I just inserted, and the data is seen in original table. I never filed commit statement. I never write COMMIT commit on my SQL query browser, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But still, the record is seen in the original table because there will be an auto commit option with the database. So I am talking about the auto commit option.
Okay.
So auto commit option, that is, by default the data would be committed, automatically committed to original tables. So auto commit may be on or off.
Okay.
By default it is on. So by default it is on. That is why when I inserted the MS record 2 days ago, it was committed automatically by MySQL database, and it is into the original table. So when I logged in today, I can see that if auto commit option was off, assume my auto commit, this auto commit option can be controlled with the help of a command. The command is set auto commit equals to 0 or 1. 0 representing false, of 1 representing true. Okay.
All right.
It is in MySQL. In MySQL you do like this. In Oracle, how do you do that? In Oracle also by default the auto commit option would be true.
Okay.
Set auto commit, you can say off or on, like this. Either off or on. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me perform an insert. Observe here, I have query browser and I am firing the select operation here, and I have how many rows? 12 rows I have. Got it?
Got it.
Now observe carefully. I am setting auto commit equals to 0. Means I am turning off the auto commit. Hello?
Yes,
hello.
we're following.
Yes, I am executing this. By default it would be auto commit 1. which is true.
Yeah.
It means I am making false. I am turning off the auto commit. So I need a comment here. Comment is nothing but this thing, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
By default, it would be true. I am doing this.
Okay.
Query return no result, but it is executed. Okay.
Okay.
Now I perform insert into employee. Okay.
Okay.
What values? I say 120, employee name, Bell, age 30, then location
Location.
India. Okay.
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 I'm inserting this record. Okay.
Okay.
Insert into employee. There is something wrong went with my query. Okay. The thing is, let me remove this. Put here. And I am executing single query. Okay.
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 One row affected. My query browser will not allow to put 2-3 statements over there and execute one among them. With Workbench, you can do that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a limitation to this GUI tool. Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now, I say, I cut this, paste here. Okay. Now I fire a select operation.
From employee.
120 Bell, can you see?
Yeah.
I cut this and save here for our reference. Now, I log out. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm re-logging in. I have given the password. Now, I say select star from employee. The thing is, auto commit option was did not execute properly. Let me use command prompt. I use this command line client. And I am giving password. Yes, I connected. And I am firing select star from employee. So use MySQL DB. We need to use the database, right?
Yeah. Use from employee.
What happened? Okay. Spelling mistake, use.
Yeah.
User I have typed.
Use.
Okay. 13 rows there are.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I set
select
auto commit to 0. Okay.
Alright.
Very okay. It got executed.
Okay.
Now I use insert statement execution. Okay. So I say 121. 121.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Do you know who is hello? Age 28.
Let's say
maybe Bell Labs. Bell Labs is the location. So hello was hello. Actually, I don't know the full name. I don't remember the full name. Hello is maybe last name or first name of a woman. She was the assistant for Graham Bell. Who is Graham Bell? Do you know who is Graham Bell?
No.
Graham Bell is the person who invented telephone.
Oh, okay.
Alexander Graham Bell, right?
Oh, yeah.
So whenever we are using phones nowadays, maybe telephone or mobile, we say hello, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how that hello came into existence?
No.
Oh no.
The thing is that when this Graham Bell invented phone, hello. When this Graham Bell invented phone, he started testing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
His assistant was a lady.
Hello.
And her name was Hello.
Name was Hello. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
So he called her Hello.
Wow.
Oh.
Right from that day, we have been using Hello.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't know that.
So,
That's interesting.
yes.
Thank
So
you.
I inserted welcome one record Hello, and I fired select operation. You got 121 Hello, right?
Right.
Now I am not using a commit statement. I did not execute this. It means that would be in buffer now, right?
Right.
The 121 record which I inserted is now in buffer. Now I exit.
Yeah.
Relogin. Command root use
MySQL database.
select star
Select
Employee.
from employee.
Can you see hello over there now?
No.
No, she's not there.
Why this hello was not inserted into the original employee table? Because I did not fire a commit statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I would have fired a commit statement after relogging in second time, I would have definitely seen that.
Okay.
So by default, the auto commit option was true, and whenever I inserted new records, I could see in my next logins, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
That is what auto commit option is with databases.
Yeah, it is very important.
Yes, of course. It's important. They may ask you, by default, the database auto commit option would be true or false, they may ask you. So by default, it is true.
Yes.
And they may ask you, can you control that?
Yes.
The command is set auto commit.
Set auto commit equals to 0
or set
for
commands we say. Set command.
Yeah.
Right. Now I am back to the PDF. Yes. So in batch processing, we need to create the statement object, then set auto commit to false using set auto commit method on connection. Okay.
Okay.
I am talking about the set auto commit method in JDBC.
Yeah.
Previously, we executed that set auto commit options commands with database.
Yes.
Then add as many as SQL statements you like into this batch using add batch.
Add batch.
Then execute all SQL statement using execute batch. Okay. Then finally commit.
Okay.
Why to commit? Because we turned off this auto commit. So we need to commit. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can see here we got a statement. How to turn the set commit option to false by using connection.set auto commit, pass a boolean value false.
Yeah.
And we have SQL insert, add batch this SQL query. Another SQL insert, Add to batch.
Add batch.
Got it?
Oh,
Another
yeah,
update
got
statement.
it.
Add to batch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Execute
it makes
batch.
sense.
Execute batch
Ah,
would return an integer array.
yeah.
Write it.
Ready.
Yes.
And then
Let me do a sample. So I have. So let me use. Did I create batch processing example? No, I need to create one. A class JDBC batch demo. Okay.
Okay.
And let me use the select statement. And inside the main method, I have pasted it. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, so before displaying, yes, yes. Now I perform. I have an SQL query. I mean that would display. Now I am performing a batch processing. So to perform this batch processing, I need to set auto commit option to false, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I say, let me copy those steps.
Mm-hmm.
Right, these things. Right, these things, right? So set auto commit to false. Are you there?
Yeah, we are there.
Okay. Connection set auto commit boolean value false. Done. Now write SQL queries.
Yes.
Right. So string insert query, right?
Yeah.
Insert update we can do. So we need to have prepare statement as well, right? To perform this
Yeah.
insert update.
Okay, yeah.
So here hard-coded values we can use, of course. So hard-coded values, and with a normal statement we can go. If we use placeholders, question marks, then we can go for prepare statement.
Yeah.
If we are not using any question marks, placeholders, we can use a normal statement. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am using normal statement then. I already have that normal statement. So string insert SQL query, and I am performing an insert operation. So let me copy this. Right.
Right.
Insert into employee values 121. Edison. So age, some age, and I say US. And I don't need semicolon here. Okay. I need a semicolon.
Yeah.
And I need to add this to batch, right?
Yeah.
So how do we add that? So add batch. This add batch method is present in statement. Okay.
Okay.
Add batch. Insert query. Okay. All right. I perform string update query. Update SQL query.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Update employee set. So let me set Emma's age to 23, which is 43.
Alright.
Yes.
Equals to 23, where the employee ID equals to it is 115. 115. Done. So I am performing two. Let me add this. Yes, and here update query.
Yeah, update query.
And finally, we need to execute that.
Yeah. Statement dot add
Execute batch, which would return integer array.
Yeah.
Or you can hold that, or you can
Yeah.
integer
Return array.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to commit, right? So how do we commit? So commit is finally commit all these things. Right. Commit would be in connection.
Okay.
Fine. If you want here, I can display the contents of the array. Of course, it is easy to display. You can do that. And I'm executing this now. So here, run this. Something went wrong. Operation not allowed for result set closed. Okay. The thing is result set was closed.
Yeah. And we don't
While
have
getting the
it.
connection. So result set. If result set is not equals to null, then close. Right? If statement not equals to null, then close. If connection not equals to null, then close. Right?
Alright.
Duplicate entry primary key. So it was trying to perform a batch update, and it was already 121 over there. I think my previous execution, the insert statement went success, then the exception raised. So
yeah,
you can see Edison was inserted, batch update, and Emma's age is 23. It is updated, but while closing the result set, it encountered the exception. That is why it was throwing an exception. But you can observe that both has been done. I mean to say, batch update is done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So that is how the batch update goes.
Mm. Good. Yeah.
Yes. While closing the resources, you need to add this simple validation. If result set is not null, only then close.
Okay.
Okay.
That is why it is not throwing any exceptions here, but here somewhere at primary key it is throwing an error.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Then
Okay.
that's about the complete JDBC.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
And we will jump to servlets maybe in the evening.
Okay.
Maybe you're not sure.
The thing is, with my data, I have to check. Luckily,
Okay.
it did not interrupt. Let me talk
Yeah.
to the customer care. Hopefully, we'll
And
begin servlet. Yes, yes, yes.
okay. Okay. And you said which time exactly if you will
It is 6 p.m., right? As per our
yeah,
yesterday's
6.
discussion.
Okay. 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 Good. Thank you for today.
06 p.m. IST. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fine then. All right. I'll mail you all these things, and I'll mail you these PDFs.
Yeah, it
The
would be
PDFs are right from the
fine.
beginning. I mean, which talks
Yes.
about JDBC basics also.
Okay.
I have explained all the basics orally. If you want, you can refer to this material. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be good.
All right then. Both samples
I
as well as
appreciate
these
that.
materials, PDFs, I'll share with you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank
Welcome.
you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you later.
All right. Bye bye.